Yeah. Forgot my dang battery for my charger, my pressure washer. So we're gonna have to do this kind of traditional slash my style, I guess, because I still have to do a rinse this wash. But I'm gonna use his hose, his water hose, get all this dirt off. Not all of it, but you know, clean enough so I can start the rinse this wash. Still won't take me more than 2 hours to do this inside and out. Maybe even get an hour and a half. Maintenance client calls me. This one calls me about every 2 months. Yeah, just rinse off that heavy dirt and then start that rinseless. And get in these crevices with right here. Way bigger than a detail brush. Cover more area. Get in these crevices. It's not rocket science, y'all. Got the hot water. Cold out here. So you see that? You guys are gonna see, man. Got the, you know, that top stuff off, but see, most people would be too afraid to hit that with a rinseless, but not me. It's all about lubrication. That's all it is. Look at that. Been using this for like 8 months. No dirt on it. Don't press down. No pressure at all. You don't need any pressure. Flip it, see that? See that dirt? Yeah. There's no scratching. Look at that. Look, you can see the dirt. Now you don't see the dirt. Look at these dirt spots. No, actually not dirt spots, it's polymer spots. Did the whole car. Now I'm just gonna spray wax everywhere and dry it. But dude, y'all can hate me all you want, but so I forgot my battery from my pressure washer today. Dang tire shine So I had to use freaking the interior dressing for the tires and the wheel oil is freaking annoying, but I mean, it's a maintenance, you know, so I take care of it. So if I can't get to something this time around, I can get to it the next time around. You know what I mean? So this is just real life, man. You know, might as well just keep it real. There's gonna be times where you forget stuff, you don't have what you need, and you gotta improvise. And also trying to keep it as safe as possible. And depending on who the customer is, if it's a new customer, you possibly, you know, depending on what you got and what you can get away with, then you possibly need to go ahead and just tell them you're gonna be late and you're gonna have to go to the store or something. Or then if you don't have money, then look, man, try to borrow some money, pay them back, whatever you gotta do to get the job done. That's what this business is. I mean, it's every day, you know, there's something. Sometimes it's just something small, and then there's days where there's nothing goes wrong. And the more organized you are, the less times that you have to go to a job. I wasn't organized yesterday, didn't make sure I had everything in the car. I assumed I had everything in the car, forgot that I ran out of tire shine. So you know, it's things like that. But the more organized you are, if you just take a few minutes every night, make sure you look in your ride, make sure you have everything, develop a checklist, check it off, but okay, I got everything I need, then the chances are is you're gonna have a pretty problemless day, if that's a word. So that's really what you want. But this is real life. I still forget stuff sometimes. I've done it so long, I've been in so many bad situations that it don't even bother me anymore. I mean, it pisses me off when I first realize I don't have something, but it takes about 5 seconds to be like, okay, what do I need to do? Bam. All right, figured it out. If I have to push the appointment back and go get something, I do that. So, you know, but yeah, this is real life. I'm not gonna sit here and act like problems don't happen, you don't make mistakes, things like that, but you gotta be ready for it. Hey, so the outside took a little bit longer. Didn't have my pressure washer to get off the dirt, so you know, it probably added an extra 25 minutes on the outside. But I'd ideally try to get it done in 30 to 50 minutes. It is kind of a big truck, so it's probably more around I try to get it done in 45 minutes to an hour or less. So it probably it took about, I was looking at my first recording, it was about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna add on another 5 minutes because I still gotta polish out the polymer spots on the rims. About a minute each rim. And there's still a few dirt. I can see certain details that have some dirt in them. But you know, that's not, you know, I'm not worried about all that. I'm doing the overall maintenance of the vehicle. If I am getting every single detail, then you know, you're paying full price. This is a maintenance. I get details here and there as I go, and just to keep up with it, just to maintain it, you know, try to keep it as fresh as possible within the time frame that we have. You know, I never ever want to spend more than 2 hours on a full maintenance. It's just too long. Can't make less than 60 an hour, the business. I don't make 60 because I give my partners most of the job, the percentage. They get a majority of the percentage of the job. But so we have, you know, if it's a new customer, then you know, we're trying to make $100 to $150 an hour on a job. That's what we want to do. But really it's usually probably around 85 to 110 is the average range an hour, and they get most of that, but I get a chunk too. I do all the back end work. I'm, you know, building the business, so all they gotta do is show up and do the work. But my detailers are, you know, they're average. If they do it right and they do it how with the procedure that I gave them, then they will do it. They'll usually make around, they probably average $45 to $60, $65 an hour. That's without the tips. So if they get a tip, it's, you know, the range goes up, which, you know, about 50 to 60% of people tip, and possibly 70%, but 60 is probably more safe to say. So that's a lot, you know, that adds a lot to your average per hour, and you don't spend all day out here. You can still do a side hustle, but you know, it's some good money for part-time work for my detailers, and that's why I do it. Some of them, I have a single mom on there. She's one of the best detailers. She needs to be done by 1 o'clock every day, and so this business model works out for her. Yeah, the inside I could probably do, if I really wanted to, in 30 minutes, but I am probably gonna do it like 40-45 minutes. I'm not in a huge rush, you know, but the inside it'll be pretty easy. I could probably do it in 30 minutes, really, maybe even 25 minutes. So if you really wanted to, you had to rush, you have an appointment, you got somewhere to go, you can bust these out and get done, you know, in an hour and 20 minutes, a full maintenance detail. But I'm not in a rush, so, you know, I'm cool with 2 hours, and then you got to count in the filming and, you know, my talk, my little break right here that I'm doing. So another problem I just ran into, see, forgot he don't have an extension cord outlet right here. So it was up there, and there's an outlet up there. I only got 50 feet, so it's not gonna reach. Then I found another extension cord that he has right here that goes to his cows, but it's taped together right there. So I don't want to cut the tape. So I was freaking out a little bit. Then I realized he had the keys in here, so I'm gonna drive the truck up there and see if that'll work, if it'll reach. Pretty sure it will. 50 feet, we'll see. But that's what I'm saying. There's so many variables, you know, so many variables for things to run smoothly. But it's all right. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. If I was in a rush, then yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off right now. Pretty pissed off. All right, let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe we're gonna move closer. Oh, let's get a little bit closer. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. That'll work. That'll work. Heck yeah. Whenever you maintenance them, it's just dust. You get the dust out of the crevices with the dry brush. Get the dust, and then you can clean it after. You wipe it down. That was the inside. Took me 50 minutes. You know, moving medium speed, I guess you could say. If you really wanted to, I could probably got done in 35-40 minutes, but it did just start kind of sprinkling right now. Just touching it up. So in total moving labor hours, was that an hour 15? Oh no, I said an hour and 20 and then plus 50. So 2 hours and 10 minutes you know, so that's probably about 50, probably around $58 an hour. And no pressure washer, so it's still pretty good timing. I mean, this is 2 hours and 10 minutes with multiple problems I had when I got to the job. Having to move the vehicles, re-plug in, take everything back out. I'm not moving super fast, so that's still pretty good. That might be him coming down the road. He already paid me, so I'm just gonna roll out. Got the extension cord. It is pretty easy to forget, so check everything before you leave. All right, so yeah, that's it. On my way to the gym right now. Try to get in a few miles or something, some cardio. But yeah, that's it, man. Y'all just let me know some things that you would like to know. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer those. I'll probably be able to get to them. So go ahead and leave the comments. It's a new channel, so the first people that start commenting and stuff like that, you guys are gonna, you know, get your questions answered. So, all right.